when I go to Kinshasa, the place where I was born, I have this feeling of I'm close to the roots, you know. I'm close to where I came from to arrive all the way up to here. Not just geographically, but also mentally and in my business adventures. Everything started there for me. And when you go back, it kind of recalibrates a lot of the things that start to, with time, the more time you spend away from the base, the more time you tend to, the vibration, the different energies tend to temper with the calibration of your energies and your body and even your objectives. And being there and seeing the people, seeing where I came from, the people that come from, it was like calibration. I remember, sometimes everybody's talking like, oh, we are kings, whatever, because they saw Black Panther. Me, I feel like a king when I go home, because I come from the elites of my country. But not just because of that. It's because when I'm in Africa, there's just a different feeling, and the sun of Africa just gives you a different feeling. So the organization, they gave me this big car, like a Mercedes S500, to travel around the town for whatever I needed. And so I had to go to the rehearsal because I performed with a band. Do I have Instagram here? Let me go to my Instagram to show you. The best place to recharge is the source. It's the source that has the cleanest energy for you. So they tell me to do the rehearsal with the band. And so, I go inside of the Mercedes and we go like in a very poor, that was a poor neighborhood. You could see from the state of the street. Like in Congo, in Kinshasa, it's simple. When you are in the good neighborhoods, the streets, you can see it from the way the street is and the way the buildings are. When you start going to the popular neighborhoods, well, the street is sand and the buildings are way different. You can see. So I don't really know where I was. I didn't ask. I was just in the car, being driven. But then when I came out of the car, I was really like in the sandy road in the middle of the ghetto with a Mercedes S500 coming out, and I look at around me, the whole neighborhood was dirty and full of people walking around everywhere, not caring about nothing. And then there's just me coming out of this huge, shiny car. And the car was like clean. And then it hit me. I had an epiphany. I was like, wow. I'm a privileged person in this country. And I've always been. Growing up, I grew up a rich kid in a poor country in Congo. And I've always knew it. I've always tried to be humble and never make people feel disrespected or that I was looking down upon them. But at that special moment, I don't know, it felt like what am I doing in the middle of this poor neighborhood with this huge luxury car with a driver? I was just going to do my rehearsal, right? And the driver just parked his car in front of the thing and nobody was caring. It's just me. It was just me. I went in, I did my rehearsal. So let me see if I have pictures of that. I don't know if I have a picture of the rehearsal. I probably have an Instagram. I'm glad you like the show. Yeah, downtown. Let me see. That's true, we don't. Like anywhere. So, let me see if I can find it. Yeah. Let me check the stories. Damn. That was.
Doit continuer. Et ce, malgré toutes les difficultés économiques et organisationnelles que cette crise sanitaire.
The problem with this is that this shit is too loud for me to play. Anyway, we did the rehearsal. Then we did all this time. Like, I'm not complaining. I would never complain to be lucky. And in a way, even if I was born privileged, it's because my father worked hard. But the fact that I was in this car there, I know it's because I worked hard. It's not just because I'm the son of somebody. I work hard to be there, to travel business class, and to be treated in a certain way. I worked hard for 25 years. So that was not the problem. But I just had a strange feeling when I got out the car and I saw the neighborhood around me, and I just pictured like me in that car in the middle of a place that it was not like the right place for me in that car there. But hey, maybe it's just me. And I hope in the future, those roads will be different, and those roads will have look like proper roads, and all these buildings will upgrade in terms of standards. It just hit me, like, wow, it's I'm lucky to be privileged in this country, because every time I go in my country, I see millions of people who are just hustling for almost nothing. And I go there for 5 days, and I come with probably the money that they would make in 3 years, 4 years, and I do it in 40 minutes of work. And it's not a question of feeling guilty of whatever. It's just a question of feeling it. And I'm not expressing guilt or oh, I'm sorry or whatever. No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that sometimes it hits you. And there's a lot of people who talk about Africa, and they talk like they say they are Africans. They are. But there are Africans in Europe that sometimes they've never been there. Sometimes last time they were there, they were 9 years old, and now they're 25, and they talk about an Africa that they see on internet, and they talk about a revolution, and they talk about like the freedom of Africa, whatever, and they are not realists. And they cannot be realists because they've never been there. Or they've been there way too long ago. And what I think is, what hit me was not a feeling of, oh, what am I doing here? Or how this or that. It was more a realization of where am I right now? And all the different levels of this country. The ultra rich, the rich, the nice hotels, the nice neighborhoods, and then the normal neighborhoods. The hills where I live, it's like with the rich people in the big houses. And then when you're on the way to the airport, this is where you see the real, I mean, it's not the real, everybody's the real, but when you arrive, you're on the way to the airport, that's where you see like the population, like when you see millions of people, like, and you see chaos. And so that's where I took this photo. These photos have been, wait, let me see. That's where I took these photos, you know. This one. This one. And this one. And yeah, they are beautiful pictures, but at the same time they express something, and it's very different from let's say this one in my house, or this one from my hotel room, or this one with the car. This one with my dad. You see what I'm trying to say? Or this neighborhood, like you don't see the neighborhood behind, but yo, this neighborhood is amazing. Like, felt like I was in Miami. And what this inspires me is not it inspires me all the things that is needed to be done, and that is made sometimes impossible because of corruption. And we love to talk about our leaders or all the people who are being corrupt, but we forget to talk about who's corrupting them. And who's corrupting them? The same people who are saying you are corrupted. The same countries, France, USA, Belgium, all these people. The same people who keep giving you lessons are also the people who have a bunch of companies and send money and they are corrupting you for, to buy lands, to have minerals, whatever. I'm not gonna go inside of this too much, but what I really felt was I was when I see my country, I don't feel despair. I don't feel like, oh my God, like I feel ambitious, actually. What I feel like, what I felt when I was with my luxury car in the middle of that neighborhood, I didn't feel the thing that the usual people who are not in Africa feel. Oh, I should be like this. No. I didn't feel like the way the people who are on Twitter feel, always giving lessons from their keyboards and their internet, and they probably never been there either. No. I felt ambitious for my country and for the rest of the countries. I was like, okay, we need this, we need that. This street where I'm at needs this needs that. And in the contrary to a lot of people, this doesn't frustrate me. This just drives me, and I just hope that it drives a lot of the other people like me to do better.